really Sonia who made us aware of how important it is to have a good communications and public relations office because we live in a world now where news and communications are very, very rapid. I would say that the most important contribution is really making us aware that the Ateneo de Manila is a national university, it's a very public university. We are in the news, whether it's a good thing we did or a challenge that we face, we cannot avoid being in the news. And so it's very important for us to really respond challenges and the concerns that people have, but also to be with them when we celebrate. I guess before, when things were slower, there was no need for that. We had time to respond. But now, with the very challenging world, it's very important to craft our image and for her to actually communicate with all the media, whether with the print media or with the television and radio, to communicate to them where Ateneo is in the various public relations or news items that we have.
How can I forget the hectic schedule of the planning and implementation of the celebration of the sesquicentennial in 2009. She was the head of the committee, so there was always so many things that we had to do. I really saw how involved she can be when she's into something, and of course everything went out well. That one is very memorable because the test of friendship and our work relationship was really very evident there.
Kapag may events kasi she's so alive. So she's very enthusiastic about everything she does.
Her approach to managing people is very developmental. That's why nobody goes unnoticed in the eyes of Miss Sonia. Nobody leaves without growing and maturing to the next level.
Very caring. Even if very personal in problem, you know that you can tell her your problems.
You can come to her for anything. And she's also very supportive, very encouraging. And you can really see na she cares about everyone in the office individually, as in more than work. She cares how you're doing. She's so supportive. Like, whenever we tell her, Ma'am, is it okay if we go on vacation? Kahit gano'n na nga lang. Parang, sige, go lang. Parang gano'n. Even now, when we told her that we have plans to leave, diba, because for personal development, she is also supportive of that. Kahit na alam natin na, of course, na-hurt din siya when we left. Pero still, it's not like she's gonna hinder us from developing ourselves.
Sabi nila, Miss Sonia is your angel in disguise. A warm blanket or a hot cup of chocolate drink on a rainy day. She's like a bottomless bucket of words of wisdom with an unlimited supply of explanation about the happenings in your life.
She's very mother-like. Actually, yun yung first na pumasok sa utak ko nung first day ko dito. Parang mommy yung feel. Maalaga. Yeah. Which we can see naman pa kasi everyday parang she checks on everybody. She brings food. So very mommy talaga.
The most memorable for me was after the investiture, Father Jet's investiture. So I was still a bit new in the office, and it was the first major event that we handled. And I think start pa lang ng day, she went to the office and she hugged me and thanked me for helping her. Hindi pa nga tapos yung event, pero nag-hug siya. Tapos I just thought na it was like the first time really that a boss thanked me. Nakita ko talaga how sincere she was, and it was the first time that my boss hugged me.
I cannot imagine watching the game without her, because even if she leaves me when she can't stand if the game is too close and too exciting, she goes out supposedly to drink water, and she comes back only when we're singing the Ateneo song. We've shared so many things already. I think I'll end up going on and on. Anything that comes to my mind right when I think about it is that we're laughing loudly, because it's either we're enjoying something we remember something funny. She's fun to talk to even when she's, even when she's like unloading her ill feelings. It's still very interesting because she speaks very well. Okay, and there's never a dull moment. There's always something to talk about. And maybe after all these years of, 20 years of being her friend, there's just really no stop to what we can talk about. We talk about everything under the sun.
I think yung best lesson for me is actually it's really putting God first. Yung being a good Christian. When all else fail, parang sa Kanya ka tumitingin, you pray and just believe na may plan siya sa'yo. So, when I was here, tas nung siya yung boss ko, nare-reaffirm yung faith ko sa totoo na.
That's what she kept saying, and God has plans for us, and if not for His plans, we wouldn't be part of Music Road.
Yes.
And also, she keeps reminding us to choose our battles. Diba? Not to stress on every little thing, because there are really situations that you really can't win. So what else can you do but move on and just deal with it? Whenever I hear that saying, I am reminded of Mamzone.
Miss Sonia has made her mark on me, and I believe that's what makes Miss Sonia, and I don't think anybody else can match that. So, ma'am, I thank the Lord, for making me cross paths with you, and because you have reintroduced the goodness of life and God's creation to me. As you leave the employee life, may you continue to touch people's lives and enlighten people's minds as they go through life. And here's just wishing you enjoy the next chapter in your life, and we'll still see you around.
Okay, Sonia, yeah, you may be retiring from Ateneo, but I know whatever it is that we started is going to go on. I still expect to watch basketball with you. I still expect calls or texts from you and me doing the same thing to you. And I want to continue, I believe we will continue to see each other. So maybe this is goodbye for our work together in Ateneo, because you're going to be retiring, but it's not goodbye as friends. I don't think that's going to happen in the near future. So that's it. Hi, Sonia, I love you.
Sonia, I remember so much that we have gone through together. Moments of crisis that we had to face when we had to really explain to our different publics where Ateneo is. But also moments of celebration, our sesquicentennial, our championships, your very bongga paalam for me, last one. Really, I guess I remember very much what we have shared together. Sometimes the most what I remember really are how we face challenges together. And thank you very, very much for that. As I've learned, retirement is actually opens a lot of new doors for you. In particular, you are able now to do the things you really want to do, not necessarily what people want you to do, which I have found. So I'm very happy with my situation now, where I can concentrate on doing science, I can concentrate on working on poverty, which are really the things that interest me very much. And so I hope you'll be able to do the same, and we can work together on many of those projects. And finally, this is not really goodbye. We agreed that we would continue to meet and work together for our shared concerns for the Ateneo and for our country. So I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you for everything.
Sonia, enjoy your retirement. I just want to say thank you very much for the years I spent here in Music Row. You are one of the people who truly believe in me. So thank you very, very much. Good luck also with your retirement. I hope you take the time to spend it with your travel and also spend time with Mateo. If you need anything, please Viber me or message me on Facebook. I will always reply and I will always be there for you. Love you, Mom.
Enjoy your retirement. Keep in touch because I want to keep in touch naman with her. So, good luck. Actually, I can't imagine UC Pro without you.
Hello, Sonia. Hello from New Zealand. I know you have done some really amazing things during those years of service at Ateneo, and I congratulate you that you have reached this milestone. More importantly, I'd like to thank you. Thank you that we met. Thank you that in 2005 you took me on board, and together, under your leadership and your inspiration, we helped to slowly build up the current UCPRO. I just want to really thank you and to say that you are a model for me, not just as a leader, but as a woman, as a mother, as a person. I take you with me everywhere I go. That is the honest truth. I wish you well in your new ministry, and I will be continuing to pray for you. All the best, and thank you again. Bye. Oh, keep in touch.